Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video, and welcome to another series of USA weekly market report. The week that has gone by was indeed very volatile, and we have seen some very swift moves in the indices and across the market. So the indices went down on Wednesday and Thursday, and there is a very sharp pullback which will take the stock market to an all-time high. So there are lots of things that's been going on, but the thing is the trend has been intact. And if you are looking at the overall market representation, you will see there is a big crack in the US 10-year bond yield. So from the highs of 1.78 or 1.8, it is now quoting at 1.36. Then we have VIX at all-time low or near to all-time low, and it will, if you are looking at the long term, it will probably go much lower than the current level. Along with that, you have the dollar index, which quite a few days ago was threatening to move above 93, but it is now quoting at 92. So there are lots of things that's been going on in the market, and this will put some pressure on both the parts of the market. And along with that, the moving price of crude and the oil as a commodity, right? So there has been a lot to discuss. Now, as we can see here, first start with the chart of dollar index. Now, as you can see, there is a very specific move that's been going on as far as the dollar index chart is concerned. So what you can see in front of you is the daily chart of dollar index. Now what you can find here, that it has probably hit the higher end of the range or the resistance level. Now it's been moving on the downside. So this is the trend in between which the dollar index is trading, and if this is the resistance, then dollar index is looking at a low of 89.75 with a stop loss of 92.83 on the upside. So this is how the trend has shifted, but I would say the big trend or trade has been in the chart of oil. So if you are looking at the price chart of oil, so this is the price chart of oil, as you can see here. Now there has been a very swift and sharp movement in the price of crude. So this is crude oil WTI future, and if I may join the line like this, you will see how the trend has moved. And so this is the higher end of the range. Okay, so this is the higher end of the range, and if you are looking at this trend, you will see that with a stop loss or support level of 72, and if it continues to hold above 72, you will have a trend in between 85 and 90. So an uptrend or a big uptrend is still there, and if it will go further on the upside, there will be a problem as far as the equity market is concerned, because oil has lots of impact on our daily needs, and it's been used as a intermediary in almost all the products, or 70 to 80% of the products which we are consuming directly or indirectly. Now, having said that, what I was very much concerned about is the movement of 10-year US Treasury. As you can see here how this has been moving, and after touched an high of 1.78, it is now quoting at 1.36. So what it has done, actually it has touched a very important support level, and it moved back. So if it continues to trade above 1.25, that's fine. Otherwise there is a range in between 1.25 and 1.19, and if it falls below 1.19, then there will be a very big threat for the trend, and it will move very sharply going down in the upcoming weeks and months. So this is another thing which you need to know about. Now the trend of Dow Jones. Now Dow Jones is one of the most fascinating chart, because it is moving from strength to strength although there is a very huge volatility, but if you are looking at the overall chart of Dow Jones, you cannot see anything that has changed as far as the trend is concerned, and the trend looks very strong. Now this is the support level of the Dow Jones, and this is what you can see as far as the resistance or the upper end is concerned. Now on the downside you have 34,284, and on the upside we have a range in between 36,900 to 37,800. So 36,939 and 37,800. Now the most volatile one will be the chart of Nasdaq, and Nasdaq, if you have watched my previous videos, I keep on saying about the level of 14,200. Now because it's already been out of the way, so we have a long trend or long trade to look at. So the levels that we are going to look at will be something like this. So this is the range in between which the trend has been moving, and on the downside we have our big support at 13,845, and the trend will push the price of Nasdaq in between 16,300 and 16,995 or 17,000. So there is a way to go as far as the trend is concerned for a Nasdaq. Now understand one thing, there are lots of I would say rumors. It's not rumors, but there are lots of news which can dampen the rally, and more so over, it's not actually about the rally will get fizzled out, but you will have knee-jerk reaction. And the recent example was the outbreak of or the because of the new variant which has been posted in the UK market last Thursday, and because of which the UK market was down by to more than 2%. Then about the Chinese crackdown, if the Chinese companies more than 1 million users file for an IPO. So these kind of things are there, and we have seen the kind of knee-jerk reaction because of that. But the thing is, we are indeed in a bull market, and we will have these kind of shakeouts in between. But until and unless it's actually done, don't even think that we are going lower, because we have a lot more to look at. And as far as the long-term trend is concerned, you can see it is simply on the upside. So whatever you may do, you need to have the big picture in your mind. So you have couple of things to look at, but for the time being, the entire market looks bright, looks positive, looks healthy. And at the same time, the only one thing, or the important thing, is first how the oil has been moving, how it will be in the upcoming days and weeks, and more so over what's the impact of new variants that may causing the markets or the developed markets who have been completely vaccinated or almost vaccinated to all the people. So these are couple of things that we need to look at, and that's why I'm saying that there will be some shakeouts in between and some sharp shakeouts in between, which makes you think that the rally is over. But you may need to take, or you have to take, some sane decision before considering these kind of things. So this is the end of the video. If you like this content, do share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe my channel. Lastly, take care of your family and friends.